Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another Jurassic Saga video. In today's video we're continuing the series I founded called The Entire History of for Jurassic, where we proceed to tell the entire story of named dinosaurs throughout the 6-movie saga. We previously completed our story recap for Rexy the Tyrannosaurus Rex and Blue the Velociraptor, so if you happen to have missed those, be sure to go back and check them out. This is a unique series that I've been able to create recently, and I am over the moon with the support that it has shown lately, as for almost a year now I was nervous about the reception that this series would get. However, you guys supported this series loads and loads over the past month, with only 2 videos in the making, so of course I had to continue it. Continuing today, we have none other than the entire story of the Spinosaurus, a fan favourite dinosaur that loads have wanted to see return ever since 2001's Jurassic Park 3. But his story didn't end in 2001. If you're excited for today's video, be sure to press that like button and subscribe if you are new, as this is the best place for you to be on YouTube for Jurassic related content. Now, without any further ado, here is the entire story of Assest 87, Jurassic Park 3's Spinosaurus. The Spinosaurus' story begins in the year of 1997, in which we see a major change of ethics across the board of InGen. Without this change, we may never have seen this creature come to light. During the later stages of 1997, after the events of the Lost World Jurassic Park, the public learnt about the existence of dinosaurs after the San Diego incident. Soon after this, the Gene Guard Act was put in place to protect the prehistoric life on the islands of Isla Sorna and Isla Nublar. This then restricted access for the public to go and see these dinosaurs in the flesh. This act also stopped InGen and Masrani from being able to create any new cloned prehistoric dinosaurs, bugs, reptiles, and plant life. InGen agreed and the laws were revisited in 2003 as Masrani Global were preparing to open Jurassic World, and the rules were relaxed to allow for medical advancement under Masrani Global. However, after the fall of Jurassic World in 2015, former InGen and Masrani employees stepped forward and expressed some incriminating files regarding amalgam testing that took place in the late 1990s. This amalgam testing was reported as an act from InGen and included new species such as Ankylosaurus, Ceratosaurus, Coryphosaurus, and Spinosaurus. Whilst both of the herbivores and the Ceratosaurus were cloned earlier on in 1998 and weren't exactly looked into as much, the Spinosaurus had a completely different story. What was originally thought to have been InGen pulling the strings on the amalgam testing in 1998, a new canonical website called Dino Tracker have posted some early leaked Biosyn documents that suggest otherwise. Within the years of 1999 and 2000, a mission called Project Regenesis took place. Project Regenesis was an illegal espionage program that was carried out by Biosyn Genetics between the years of 1999 and 2000. This whole project involved the infiltration of InGen operations ongoing since 1998 at their Site B facility on Isla Sorna. During these years, it is known that InGen were in violation of the Gene Guard Act of 1997. Biosyn agents pretended to be InGen staff members working with Dr. Henry Wu on genetic reconstruction, piggybacking off the InGen research to further Biosyn's ability to compete in the genetics technology race. InGen concluded its illegal research in 1999 due to fears of discovery, but Biosyn concluded its own research a whole entire year later. Unlike the creations of the Ankylosaurus, Ceratosaurus and Coryphosaurus, who were created by InGen's wrongdoing, Spinosaurus had a different route and was actually created by undercover Biosyn scientists in the year of 1999. In 1999, InGen decided to conclude their illegal research, paving the way for the creation of the Spinosaurus. Biosyn scientists, along with Dr. Henry Wu, created the Spinosaurus in a testing tube and later contained it in a small enclosure similar to the Indominus Rex's. The Spinosaurus was then tested on for a total of 9 whole months before being released into the wild. This could also be the reason for its constant agitated and aggressive state and mindset. By that time, the Spinosaurus had grown too large of a size to be contained. During the year of 2000, the infiltrated and secret operation of Project Regenesis concluded, and thus the Biosyn workers left the island, including Dr. Wu. It is unknown as to what happened to the Spinosaurus during this 1 year spout, but our next involvement of this creature would be in the year of 2001. During the year of 2001, an illegal rescue operation proceeded where the Kirby family took help from Billy Brennan and Alan Grant to navigate the island of Isla Sorna, and saw the likes of low-tiered mercenaries such as Udesky, Cooper and Nash help them survive on the island. These events turn into the movie that we now know as Jurassic Park 3. During this illegal operation, Cooper and Nash die at the hands of the Spinosaurus, before it quickly starts chasing down the other main characters. This soon led to a fight of dominance as we see the Bull Rex square up against the Spinosaurus. The Bull Rex was a close to fully grown Rex that only just entered adulthood, and was thought to have been around 3 years old and was bred in the wild. Unfortunately for that Rex, it lost its life in a battle with this beast of a creature, suffering a snapped neck, just like all the other Tyrannosauruses who die in this franchise do. Soon after, the movie pursues where we then see the Spinosaurus chase down Eric Kirby and Alan Grant as they find themselves on the wrong side of the fence. Narrowly escaping the jaws of this dinosaur, the Spinosaurus breaks the fence to attempt to kill them once more. The humans get away. The Spinosaurus next appears swimming through a deep river before attacking everyone once again. A battle pursues as the humans try to escape for their lives. Alan fires a flare gun into the water, causing a massive fire. The Spinosaurus is spooked and retreats back into the wilderness, never to be seen again. But is this the end of the Spinosaurus? No, there is actually a lot more story to this creature. There was a Spinosaurus skeleton on Main Street that was originally thought to have been the Spinosaurus from Jurassic Park 3, but its skeletal structure and aesthetics simply do not add up to what we see from Jurassic Park 3, so we can confirm that it's not the same one. But where is it then? Well, introducing Jurassic World Camp Cretaceous Season 4. The Spinosaurus returns in the 4th season of Camp Cretaceous. That takes place in the month of June within 2016. This time not on Isla Sorna, but instead on Manticorp Island. It was reported that the Spinosaurus was a newer asset to the island, implying that in 2015, Manticorp went on to Isla Sorna and took the Spinosaurus off of that island, as it was mentioned earlier in the season that a lot of the species came from Isla Sorna. The Spinosaurus during the events of Camp Cretaceous Season 4 is confirmed to have been the same one from 2001's Jurassic Park 3. However, this time it has actually grown slightly larger than to what we saw in Jurassic Park 3, indicating that this is indeed a fully grown Spinosaurus. This species was entirely new to Manticorp Island, and once the Spinosaurus was discussed between Darius and Cash prior to seeing it for the first time in the series, we hear that his name is Assest-87, giving him his first ever name in the franchise. The Spinosaurus was described that he doesn't like people according to Cash Langford, which is a nod to his persistence of trying to kill everyone in Jurassic Park 3, and also to the fact that it actually killed the ecosystem on Isla Sorna. It was placed into Manticorp's newest desert biome where it shared the territory with a Smilodon. Later in the season, after chasing the campers, Assest-87 ended up killing this Smilodon and saving the campers. Throughout Season 4, Assest-87 appeared numerous of times. Notably, he chased after Darius, since Darius was ordered to brain chip the creature. After a long chase, the Spinosaurus was knocked out by some gas from the Brad X, allowing it to fall into a deep sleep. Darius decided not to chip this Spinosaurus, and the creature was left unharmed. It is thought that some of its DNA was used in the creation of the Spinoceratops, as Spinosaurus DNA was fused with Sinoceratops DNA to create this tiny and weird looking hybrid dinosaur. Despite this fact, the Spinosaurus still wanted to attack and kill these hybrids, and also the campers that were with him. They luckily escaped with their lives. Moving on to Camp Cretaceous Season 5, the Spinosaurus appears yet again in this series. Whilst it was left untouched in Season 4, This time around, it was brain chipped at the hands of Manticorp CEO Daniel Kahn. This technology was actually the same technology that you see in Jurassic World Dominion when the remote herding takes place to protect the dinosaurs from the blazing inferno within the valley. However, during this technology's earlier development, it was planned for dinosaur fights and showcases, and Lewis Dodson also appeared in this season wanting to acquire this tech for Biosyn. However, he never saw the Spinosaurus. Mr. Kahn progressively showcased the Spinosaurus, responding to his commands to Biosyn investors, until all hell breaks loose and the campers are able to break the controllers that are connected to the chip, causing multiple deaths in the meantime, one of which was Cash Langford, who named the Spinosaurus as Asset 87. Moving on with the season, the Spinosaurus was once again chipped at the hands of Daniel Kahn, after returning back from Isla Nublar. Daniel realised that the campers have changed the password to Manticorp's entire computer system the whole time that he was on Isla Nublar, and it contained all of his research and company's asset information. He pressured the kids into giving the password back, and forced the Spinosaurus and the Tyrannosaurus Rex of Big E.T. to fight one another. This fight ultimately ended up with the Spinosaurus winning, as Big E.T.'s neck was almost broken, causing her to be knocked out unconscious. However, we then see that she healed from her wounds later on in the season, and knocks over the Spinosaurus, scaring it off. It then runs into the wilderness of Manta Island, and officially hasn't actually been seen ever again in the timeline since then. But wait, there's still more story to this creature. The Spinosaurus was originally planned to have appeared in Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, where it would rematch a Tyrannosaurus Rex on Isla Nublar. But ultimately, it would die by some molten debris falling from Mount Sibo, all whilst the eruption is occurring. This was later replaced with the Carnotaurus vs Sinoceratops fight that we saw. However, as of 2018, the DPG reported that the Spinosaurus was subject to cruelty in its life, and could have possibly fallen into extinction. It is still plausible that this dinosaur could be living on Manta Island, as in June of 2018, the island was repurposed as a private sanctuary, as shown at the end of Camp Cretaceous Season 5. But after 2018, it is unknown where this creature could be. Manticorp Island is supposed to have been a highly secret and lucrative island that literally only a handful of people know about, and that it still contains dinosaurs on the island. But I don't doubt the fact that there is a possible storyline here for people discovering the island and trying to steal the dinosaurs off from it too. It is unknown whether or not the Spinosaurus is on Manticorp Island in the year of 2022, or possibly moved over to the mainland just like many other Isla Sorna species, so clearly a mission took place here that involved bringing Sorna species to the mainland. There's an interesting piece of dialogue during Jurassic World Dominion that has Ramsey mention that the Giganotosaurus is the apex predator. Well, that is, at least for now. This could be an indication to the only other species that is larger than the Giganotosaurus, the Spinosaurus. This implies that in very recent times, the Spinosaurus was captured by Biosyn, and they had plans to move it into the Biosyn Valley once all thorough checks were put into place. However, this remains unconfirmed and is mere logical speculation at this point in time. In more recent times, a deleted image from the Dino Tracker website involved some more information regarding the Spinosaurus, and that it was planned to have appeared on the canonical website. Unfortunately, this is a deleted image and therefore it is not deemed as canon, but it would have been cool to have learnt new things about the Spinosaurus in 2022. But overall, the story of the Spinosaurus begun in 1997, sparked in 2001 and 2016, and then went dark in 2018, and is now unknown but speculated in the year of 2022. No one knows its official status as of June 2022, but we do suspect that the Spinosaurus is still alive with us today, and it could even star in the brand new movie that's said to be planned, and or the TV show that's already been confirmed to be in early development. Either way, I'm sure that the Spinosaurus' story doesn't end here. Well, that was the entire story of the Spinosaurus. Should you have enjoyed today's video, please do consider pressing the like button and subscribe if you are new and want to learn more about the Jurassic franchise. Let me know what is your favourite part about the story of the Spinosaurus and what animal or character you want me to do next for one of these videos. But most importantly, all I ask for from you guys today is to make sure that you're all staying safe out there, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye bye. Hello, hi, you, did you enjoy the video? Just a little reminder to press that like button and also subscribe. I just want to thank my Patreons for this month on screen right here, as giving me that little extra support really does go a long way. But anyways, I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day.